Today we are taking a look at Taiga Aisaka from Toradora. This is the Tiger Swimsuit version figure in the Desktop Cute line by Taito. Toradora is a romantic comedy series centered on the changing relationships between a group of high school students. Within that story, Taiga is known for her small stature, fierce personality, and reputation as the Palmtop Tiger. Today's highlights for this figure are the slightly embarrassed expression, the carefully detailed hand paws, and the cute compact pose that matches her image as the Palmtop Tiger. The first highlight is the slightly embarrassed expression. Her eyebrows slope gently toward the center, while thin pink lines across her cheeks add a clear sense of embarrassment. Her large black and pink eyes face forward, and the wide open mouth with a visible pink tongue keeps the expression bright and energetic. The two hand paws raised beside her cheeks also help draw attention directly to her face. The second highlight is the carefully detailed hand paws. Each paw has individually rounded fingers, with a white claw extending from every fingertip. A large pink paw pad is placed in the center of each palm, with smaller pads arranged near the fingers. The tiger pattern on the backs and the white cuffs around the wrists complete the design, while the forward-facing palms make all of these details easy to see. The third highlight is the cute posing. Her thighs open outward, her knees bend deeply, and her lower legs fold behind her in a compact seated position. Both arms are raised so that the hand paws sit directly in front of her face, while the long hair and curved tiger tail spread around the back. Even with these larger elements, the body remains neatly contained, creating a presentation that strongly suits the name Palmtop Tiger. This channel brings you figure reviews and anime merchandise updates straight from Japan. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. The head is built around a lively expression with a slightly embarrassed quality, and that mood is established through the face before the hair expands the shape around it. The face has a softly rounded outline, with two large eyes placed prominently across the front. Each eye combines a broad black area toward the upper section with pink underneath, while several white reflections are layered inside to make her forward-facing gaze easy to read. The upper eyelids are outlined with thicker black lines that extend toward the outer edges and clearly define the shape of the eyes. Her eyebrows angle gently downward toward the center, and thin pink lines are arranged across both cheeks. Together, these details create the slightly embarrassed expression seen throughout the figure. Her mouth is opened widely, with a red inner section and a pink tongue placed along the lower area, giving the face an energetic quality alongside the visible embarrassment. The hair frames the face through several overlapping sections rather than forming one continuous outline. The bangs are divided into thick locks that descend from the top of the head toward the forehead. The central lock reaches between the eyebrows, while the surrounding sections change direction as they move toward the outer edges of the face. Shorter side sections follow the cheeks, and longer strands pass in front of the shoulders. These layers surround the face while leaving the eyes and open mouth clearly visible. A short lock rises from the top of the head, and the tiger ears are positioned farther toward the outer area. Each ear has a yellow outer section and a white inner section separated by a visible step, while the tiger pattern continues across the rear-facing surfaces. From the back of the head, the long hair descends in several broad layers toward the waist. Larger central sections overlap with thinner outer locks, while the ends divide between inward curves and outward flicks. The gaps between these ends allow the hair to spread widely across the back without becoming one solid mass. The upper body begins with the tiger pattern triangle bikini top covering the chest. The two triangular sections are connected at the center by a thin black string. Additional black strings extend from the upper edges and pass behind the neck, while another string runs beneath the chest and continues around the sides toward the back. Several long locks of hair fall over the upper edge of the bikini, allowing parts of the tiger pattern and the neck strings to remain visible between the strands. From beneath the chest, the abdomen narrows gradually toward the waist. The navel is placed at the center, with shallow curves around it adding definition to the exposed stomach. The transition from the chest into the abdomen remains smooth, while the waist becomes noticeably narrower before meeting the lower outfit. From the rear, the black bikini string can be seen through gaps in the long hair as it crosses the back and connects with the front section. After the torso, the arms become the main feature of the upper body. Both elbows are bent deeply and the forearms are raised so that the two hand paws are presented directly in front of the face. The rounded line of each upper arm changes direction at the elbow before continuing into the oversized paw. Each paw is divided into individually rounded fingers, and a white claw projects from every fingertip. A large pink paw pad fills the center of the palm, while smaller pink pads are positioned near the base of the fingers. The raised surfaces of these pads remain clearly separated from the yellow palm. The backs of the paws carry a tiger pattern, while white cuff pieces circle the wrists and create a rounded boundary between the paws and the arms. With both palms facing forward, the eyes and open mouth remain visible between them, making the hands part of the presentation of the facial expression rather than separate accessories. The lower body begins with blue shorts layered around the waist, with the upper edge sitting low beneath the abdomen. At the front center, the shorts open downward and reveal part of the tiger-patterned bikini bottom underneath. Black edging around the bikini bottom can also be seen inside this opening. At the outer edges of the waist, black swimsuit strings are tied into ribbons, with the loops and hanging ends resting over the upper edge of the shorts. The tiger-patterned bikini bottom visible through the front center, together with the ribbon ties at the waist, shows that the blue shorts are being worn over the swimsuit. A small round button is placed at the front center of the shorts. Fine lines extend vertically and diagonally across the blue surfaces, and their direction changes as the shorts move from the front toward the outer areas. White edging follows the leg openings and creates a narrow raised border around the lower edge. From the rear, a vertical division runs through the center of the shorts, separating the rounded surfaces before they meet the white edging below. The yellow tiger tail extends from the rear waist and carries a repeated tiger pattern from the base toward the tip. It first travels downward behind the body, then curves outward and rises again in a large loop. The tip bends inward near the outer edge of the long hair, allowing the tail and hair to overlap visually without following the same path. Her thighs open outward, while the knees bend deeply and the lower legs fold behind the body. White thigh-high socks begin near the upper thighs, with a narrow border marking the change from skin to the white sections. The socks follow the rounded knees and continue through the ankles to the feet. Small raised forms at the ends define the toes. From the front, the two knees project forward and frame the layered swimsuit and shorts at the center of the seated pose. This figure is approximately 13 centimeters tall. That's about 5.1 inches. For size comparison, here's a 350 milliliter can. That's about 12 ounces in the US. Overall, Taiga Aisaka by Taito stands out because this figure combines a slightly embarrassed expression, a tiger-themed swimsuit, detailed hand paws, and a compact seated pose that guides the eye naturally across the whole piece. The face leaves a lively but slightly embarrassed first impression. The large eyes face forward, the eyebrows slope gently toward the center, and the thin pink lines across the cheeks make the embarrassment easy to read. The white reflections inside the black and pink eyes keep the gaze bright, while the wide open mouth and visible pink tongue add an energetic quality to the same expression. The hair strengthens that presentation very effectively. The bangs are divided into thick front sections, and the longer central lock creates a clear vertical accent between the eyes. Shorter strands follow the cheeks, while longer sections extend in front of the shoulders and frame the face in several layers. The short lock rising from the top of the head and the tiger ears add an upward accent, while the long rear hair spreads toward the waist through broad central sections and thinner outer ends. The upper body works well because the swimsuit layout and the arm position support each other closely. The tiger pattern triangle bikini top is connected by thin black strings at the center, behind the neck, and beneath the chest. The abdomen narrows toward the waist, with the navel and surrounding curves remaining clearly visible. Both arms bend deeply and raise the hand paws in front of the face. Their rounded fingers, individual white claws, pink paw pads, tiger-patterned backs, and white wrist cuffs make them the most detailed elements in the upper half. The lower body gives the figure much of its playful character. The tiger-patterned bikini bottom is visible through the front opening of the blue shorts, while the black swimsuit strings form ribbons at the outer edges of the waist. These details clearly show that the shorts are layered over the swimsuit. The white edging follows the leg openings, and the tiger tail extends from the rear waist before forming a large curve around the figure. Her thighs open outward, the knees project toward the front, and the lower legs fold behind her, while the white thigh-high socks follow the deeply bent shape of the legs. What makes the figure especially effective is the way all of these elements connect. The eye can move from the embarrassed face and raised paws down through the tiger-patterned swimsuit and layered shorts, and then return through the long hair and curved tail without feeling stuck. Because of that, fans of Toradora or Taiga Aisaka will likely enjoy this piece very much. Collectors who like tiger-themed outfit arrangements, expressive hand paws, and compact seated poses should find it a very satisfying addition. That's it for this video. If there's any part of the figure you liked, feel free to leave a comment and share your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.